It's Pop Trigger time!
Yes! I jumped again.
Hey everyone, I'm Sam Shocker. Thanks for tuning in. We have a really great guest today. You guys, without further ado, Lindsey Pelas is here.
Yeah!
Woo! Yes. We know Lindsey as a model, as a fitness enthusiast, also a big social media celebrity. And then, of course, joining us, my co-hosts, Brett Ehrlich and Grace Baldridge.
Yes!
Woo!
You did it.
Okay, so Lindsey, I was looking at like all the different headlines of you this morning. And what I loved is, no, there's a trend. People describe you as smart, beautiful, obviously, funny, relatable, the package deal. And then what I loved too is I saw all these big different media outlets pointing to you as the girl to follow on Instagram.
Yes, I so appreciate that. That is actually really nice.
So so what's your secret?
Oh my God, I don't know. I'm just myself, maybe?
That's
and
good.
I post it?
Yeah.
No, I've been posting on social media really frequently for about a year. And I think it's just taken off and being authentic and being nice. And not being so like full of yourself.
What a concept.
People
know.
relate to not being cocky. It's so crazy.
Right, that's crazy. So are you surprised by all the success? Because a year, when you say that you just started posting on Instagram and then a year later, I mean, we'll talk about Wild and Out, and then also your book that you're doing. There's all these things that have come from that.
Yeah.
So does this surprise you?
So surprising. I moved here a year ago after college, and I was gonna bartend and kind of go to the beach a lot. Like that was my plan.
Mm-hmm.
And I ended up dating kind of someone a little popular, and then I gained some popularity, and it just continued into a career. And I remember I had to quit my job, and I was like, I'm quitting my job to like do
What kind of
social
job
media.
did you have to quit to do?
I was bartending. I mean, that's
Which is good money though. I used to do,
job.
but I used
So
to do
much
all that
fun.
too. That's
Yeah.
that's good money though to say I have to quit this
Yeah.
because I'm gonna start.
I gave
Hopefully,
up a good job in Hollywood, like at a club, and I was like, I can't. I have social media obligations.
Just as like a side note, I bet you were an amazing bartender. Like I imagine that you'd be the bartender that my friends and I would just be distracted on, like being like, so like let's tell you about our personal life. And like,
I'm
can you
not
give
gonna
us some
lie, yes.
advice?
I love bartending. It was so fun. I like flirted with everyone, and I like, I kind of like sexed it up, so I got tipped pretty well. I love bartending. I could do that forever.
Yes, girl.
I want to do that.
And then, okay, so tell us about your book because this is really cool. You said that you moved to Los Angeles a year ago, and you're compiling all these different short stories of your experiences moving to LA.
Yes. So, I mean, basically, coming from Louisiana, I had never been to a Hollywood party. I've never been to a mansion. I've never known anyone famous.
I feel like all the mansions in Louisiana are haunted.
Or like plantations,
Right? Like
maybe?
just like really, if you're at a mansion in Louisiana, it's like I need to avoid the spirits.
Probably so. It's
Here,
probably,
there.
it's not like a Hollywood mansion, that's for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's like it's like in Hollywood it's like a crazy party, and in Louisiana it's like it's a ghost reading. Like,
Very
come
true.
on down.
And it'd be like older people that live there.
Yeah.
No one young and hot. But I met all these celebrities and I went to these crazy parties and it kind of got really interesting really fast. The kind of characters that are surrounding
Oh my
Hollywood.
God, I want to read your book.
Give me one example of a story that might be in your book.
The first night I went out was so amazing. I went to the Playboy Mansion for their Halloween party.
Nice, which you do, as you do.
Yeah.
Wait, how? Okay,
I knew
back,
no one.
Back the up.
Like,
So
put
you
your-
moved to LA and how? Okay, you moved to LA and then before you go to the Playboy Mansion for the Halloween party, which was like their epic party.
Yeah.
How long has it been since you moved to LA?
4 days. I didn't have my
What?
furniture wasn't in
What?
yet.
Good
And my
Lord.
furniture wasn't in and I ended up like going to the store. I bought underwear and a pitchfork. So I went as like the devil. But I like didn't have anything with me. But I go to the Playboy party and within like 5 minutes this guy comes up to me and he goes, "Hey, would you like to meet Dan Bilzerian?" And I was like, "Sure." And then it just kind of here I am. It was a very interesting night. It was the coolest thing I've ever been.
Oh my
That's
God. Can we
great.
have one more story? Because I'm just loving your stories. One more story.
Oh my God. Well, first of all, Dan and like himself is just a story. And he always threw these like amazing epic parties. He did one that was like schoolgirl themed. And there's like casually like Steve Aoki playing. And then there's like
Right.
a giraffe. And then there's like a topless mermaid. I've literally held a kangaroo in a photo. Like just, it's so crazy.
That's great.
But
I
it's
like that. I was
so-
like, whoa. So she said
This is-
Steve Aoki. She's
But
going to say
those
another
stories
DJ.
are just, there's so many of them. Just living in Hollywood and kind of like frequenting the nightlife. And
I cannot wait for your book. Also, another really cool thing that's happened with your career is now you're going to be appearing in episodes on Wild and Out, right?
Yeah, I was lucky to be invited by Nick Cannon to go, model on Wild and Out and do a lot of that stuff. It was so fun. You know why? Because I got to go dance for all like the performances. Like you get to get on stage and kind of dance with all these rappers. I'm a big like rap fan. So like Lil Dicky, I don't know if I'm allowed to say, but I'm just gonna. Lil Dicky, like Tyga.
I love Lil Dicky.
Jay Leno was on the show.
Huge
Nice.
rapper.
He wasn't
Also
rapping.
great.
He wasn't rapping, but he was there.
Yeah, underground rap career is really, I think he's gonna take
It's
off.
his premiere.
Yeah, it's his debut. I think it's called, the album is The Wonder Chin, and I'm
Yeah.
really excited.
I would
There's a lot
listen
of hot
personally.
hits.
And also, can we show the video too? Okay, so when I was stalking you yesterday and last night on social media, I came across this video. I'm sure some of you guys have seen it, but if you haven't seen it, this is a real treat. It's your Cosmopolitan video. I love
yeah.
this.
Yes.
This is so good. So we can only show, I think, a few of and give us the title of the video.
11 big boob problems.
Yes. Okay, so I think we have like problem 6 through problem 11 that we're going to focus on because we're limited with time. But please, let's take a look.
Boob sweat is a daily occurrence. I personally put deodorant right in between because it's just another crevice that you have to worry about being smelly. People always assume your boobs are fake. Why did you get them done so big? Who in their right mind would get triple Ds? Shut up. Don't ever try to wear a long necklace if you're busty. No matter what happens, it's gonna go deep into your cleavage and look like a keychain for your nipples. Next, food always gets stuck in my boobs. I know I'm a messy eater, and I know I should probably wear a bib at this point, but I doubt I'd find one that even covers them. Crossbody bags are really difficult to wear when you have large boobs. The strap always gets stuck in your cleavage, and it looks like your boobs are carrying cargo. Even something as simple as buckling your seatbelt can be a real pain when you have large boobs. I don't know who's making those things, but imagine a seatbelt so tight on your manhood that it impairs your driving. That's what we have to deal with. I almost forgot. There is an upside to huge boobs. You can put anything you want in them. You can stuff your credit card, your keys, your money, anything secretive, anything you want. It's like Mother Nature's pocket.
Love it. I love it.
I'm trying to figure out what's the solution for seatbelts. What do you
There's
do?
none.
There
There's none. Is there?
isn't one.
It's
Where
just
does it
like
hit you? Like just
It'll go
manipularly?
like right here.
That's dangerous.
It probably is.
Yes.
Probably is. And you know, they say women aren't that good drivers. Well, hey, we're doing pretty well.
I've never said that out loud.
I love this because I love that it's informative. I didn't know I don't have that big a boob, so I didn't know all those things were a problem. But I like that it's funny, and I like also
Yeah.
seeing the flip side of it because people would say, "Oh, she's so blessed," and of course you're gorgeous and you use it as you should. But then
Yeah.
you also there are some things that you have to deal with.
Yeah.
You also brought up earlier in the problems like certain bras, right? Obviously back pain. There's a lot of things that
Yeah.
people don't realize when you're blessed with gorgeous, beautiful, big boobs. There's
Still afraid to look at them.
there's another
Still
side
trying to look
to
around the
it.
room.
Yeah, no, for real. And it was funny though. And some people actually take it really seriously. They're like, "How are you mad when your boobs are so big?" I'm not mad. I'm literally
Yeah.
eating chips out of my cleavage. Like that is so
I was gonna
funny.
say, I don't think that rage was the emotion
No,
that came
it's
across
so
in that
funny.
video. Like, 11 things
them.
you need to know.
No, it's
love it.
really funny though. And a lot of women do like experience these things, but no one really talks about like big boobs all the time. They kind of like cover them up and they're like, "I'm very showy. I'm gonna let you know the embarrassing stuff because it's funny."
What's the weirdest thing you've ever like tucked in the boob area?
Oh my, probably something I was hiding because I mentioned that because
Like what? Like
You're
I don't-
smuggling
like a
into
gun?
I put
like
my
a
dog's,
fifth.
You never know, but I put my dog's leash there a lot sometimes when I'm like walking the dog.
So
I
you
don't want to bring my purse to walk the dog, so I
Yeah.
just put.
So the leash will be attached to the dog and your
Or-
boobs at the same time?
Yeah, or like
So
doggy
you're just
out
walking
bags.
around and there's just a leash coming out from your boobs?
Okay, it doesn't sound logical, but I know for sure at one point I put that leash in my
That's
in
awesome.
my bra. So
That's great.
you know,
God, I don't have anything like that.
So
I can't like
functional.
tuck it in my foot.
they are
No. Why?
functional.
So
They're
functional.
multifunctional.
Yes, they are. So Lindsay, what's next?
What's next? Okay, so I'm working on the book of short stories. I'm actually hosting a lot in Las Vegas this summer. I will be hosting
Really?
at a day club as kind of like a resident guest host. So I'll be there pretty often.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I'm there a lot.
Yeah.
I've actually
you
never
should
been to
come.
Vegas. Now I need
Are
to
you
go.
kidding?
I've never been.
Yeah,
She
you
says
have
that
to
about everything to get invites. I've never been to McDonald's for lunch. Can you guys take me?
I've actually
my
never
God.
been to Chipotle before.
Wait.
I've never even been there.
Amir, can we do like a pop trigger behind the scenes with Lindsay in Vegas?
Oh my God, yes. Come.
Yeah, Amir?
I'm
Yes!
So ratchet.
Yeah.
Yes! Big round of applause for our guest today, Lindsey Pelas. Yay! Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
And we'll see you guys next time on Pop Trigger.